In 2020, I made my first video on this 2017 MacBook Pro, at a time when editing software required a conversion agent to ensure that previews didn't lag, and a 4-minute 4K video took almost an hour to export. The smaller MacBook Pro at the time was limited by Intel chips, and the 40-watt cooling upgrade was only capable of a no internet performance. Final Cut Pro used a hard drive for performance strategy to force video clipping on a 13-inch Mac, creating a 40GB library as a side effect. With the end of the college entrance exam and the introduction of a new MacBook Pro, even smaller Macs are getting Dolby Vision videos. So is the new MacBook Pro really suitable for a high school grad like me? After the college entrance examination, I immediately placed an order and bought a 14-inch M1 Pro version. The first difficulty soon came in taking the college entrance exams. Some schools do not offer Mac version of test monitoring software. And even more desperately, because it's monitoring software, it doesn't run on virtual machines. This means that for some students, the so-called engineering software is not available, and macOS is not available. Since I am a prospective college student, I must play games to relax myself in this summer vacation. As a flying enthusiast and car fan, I can responsibly tell you that Microsoft Flight Simulator F1 series of games in the virtual machine will not run. At present, macOS can run F1 2017 and F1 2016, 2 games on the App Store. When running, it can run 120 frames at the recommended resolution of the game, and 60 frames at 2K resolution. However, both games were built on Intel platforms, so there was a probability of a black screen or a freeze screen when the game started, and you had to forcibly exit the game to restart it sometimes 5 or 6 times. Dust 4 on Steam doesn't have this problem. Flight Simulator X-Plane 11 native support is quite good, and there are even macOS versions of various plugins. However, almost all of the cracked add-ons don't work on Macs, so I'm still flying the free Zibo 737. This habit of flying Airbus series partners should pay particular attention to. After all, the price of plugins, you know. Should prospective college students be allowed to buy a Mac? Yes, the Mac has the advantages of high battery life, low power consumption, and crushing in video and music. And the Windows camp, buoyed by homegrown chips, won't even be able to come up with a rival for years to come. Is it possible to buy a MacBook Pro? I don't recommend it. Those who buy a Mac should be prepared to have a second Windows PC. I'd rather buy the new Air with a lighter Windows laptop. Apple's long board is already long, and Final Cut Pro's Clickable Anywhere feature makes it much easier to get started than other cross-platform editing programs like PR and DaVinci. With the combination of soft and hard, even the Air with passive heat dissipation can easily surpass the experience of many Windows computers when editing. And the Air's lighter weight minimizes the burden of backpacks. Finally, college life is coming. I hope you can combine your own needs, not be brainwashed by consumerism, and choose your own electronic products. The MacBook Pro with its own chips is nice, but it's not a product for most people. If you have different opinions, please share it in the comment. If you are content with this video, please leave a like. Your support is the greatest encouragement for me to make videos.